Friends, how grateful and how honored I am to join you for the 20th annual Rustin Lord Breakfast. Our country is built on a basic principle. It is captured in the Latin phrase, e pluribus unum, out of many, one. It takes diverse voices to build a great country. And so I'm thankful for the voices of those who gather, members of the LGBTQ plus community, and those who are allies and celebrate the fact that our country is not great in spite of its diversity, but great because of its diversity. We remember Martin Luther King Jr., who told us that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. He told us that we're tied in a single garment of destiny, caught up in an inescapable network of mutuality. And whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. And so these are difficult and divided times in our country. The worst impulses in the human spirit have emerged and have shown up unabashed and unembarrassed, even in violent expression in recent days. And so now more than ever, we have to stand up and stick by one another. We have to be clear and unequivocal in our condemnation of all forms of bigotry, racism, anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, homophobia. We have to affirm that we, the people, is the covenant that we have with one another. And so know that as I go forth in the United States Senate, I will be a voice for inclusion, a voice for equality, a voice for justice. I look forward to continuing the dialogue and conversation all across this state so that we might represent in an effective way the constituency that is the people of Georgia. So thank you so much for your support. We did an amazing thing in Georgia. Who would have thought that in the Deep South, in the state of Georgia, in this divided yet defining moment in American history, we would send a young Jewish man, the son of an immigrant, and an African-American man who grew up in public housing, the pastor of Ebenezer Baptist Church where Martin Luther King Jr. served, to the United States Senate. There's a thick fog resting over our country, a lot of sickness, a lot of death, economic travail, and yet there is a glimpse of light piercing through the fog. May the spirit of this moment that has sent John Ossoff and myself to the United States Senate, that has flipped this state, may the spirit of this moment inspire us and encourage us to fight harder still until every child of God is affirmed, celebrated, and all of us know that we are equal and free.